What it do, set? You already know we mobbing Trap Boy Gamers, man. Back trapping on the net. We about to react to this Borderlands 4 official gameplay, man. Overview. You know, on the state of play, man. Let's see what this shit hitting for. I ain't never seen it. Let's see. Another Borderlands, man. Borderlands 4,
Heyo!
man.
I'm Randy Pitchford, founder of Gearbox Entertainment. Today, we're giving you our deepest look yet at Borderlands 4. All the excitement, loot, and gnarly carnage all running on PlayStation 5 Pro.
Okay, so this PlayStation 5 Pro, like you said, gameplay footage. And this shit like 18 minutes, so I'm gonna try not to pause it too much.
Since creating the looter-shooter genre nearly 16 years ago, we've continued to refine the formula, delivering better loot, greater freedom, and endless mayhem. And with Borderlands 4, we've pushed things even further.
This is hands down our best Borderlands ever. All new movement.
Y'all heard him. He said this gonna be the best Borderlands ever. We gonna see, man. But Borderlands been raw since it first came out and got better and better. Each one really low key. But 16 years is crazy, bro. You know that shit been out 16 years.
Bigger and badder enemies and a brand new planet. All in service of making you feel like a total badass.
It's the perfect entry point for new players, with incredible new places and a great story. And for our longtime Borderlands fans, we're throwing back to our more grounded tone, while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before. This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios. So enough talk, let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
Let's see. It's looking the same. Probably just more crazy though. Probably gonna be a little more crazy. Graphics look like
Borderlands is an
kind of
unforgiving
upgrade, not
sci-fi
too
universe
much though.
where life is cheap and guns are plentiful. You play as a Vault Hunter, a badass mercenary with powerful abilities called action skills.
Today I'm playing as Vex, our new siren. She wields supernatural phase energy to devastating effect. She can use that energy to empower herself, or channel it to conjure deadly minions that fight alongside her.
And because everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit. He can digistruct an arsenal of weapons, like the razor-sharp arc knives.
These are 2 of our 4 new Vault Hunters that you can play at launch.
Speaking just did,
Borderlands
that shit
4
look
takes
hard.
place on Kairos, an all-new planet steeped in conflict. For thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines. Anyone who stepped out of line was brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
That is until 6 years ago when Alpha showed up. This rogue moon was teleported away from Pandora at the end of Borderlands 3 by the legendary Vault Hunter Lilith. When it reappeared across the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Now people all across Kairos have started rising up, some even ripping out their bolts, and chunks of their brain along with it.
Here it comes!
That's the situation our Vault Hunters have crash-landed into. A planet ready to explode.
This dude right here, bro, this look like the dude I play with, man. He got the blaze on his hands, like Baraka, like a futuristic Baraka from Mortal Kombat. I like how he did the little twirl too. That shit raw.
And you're the spark.
She look alright.
As you
Who's
explore,
that?
you'll meet a cast of incredible characters. Fan favorites return, like Zane and Moxie.
Okay.
You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
Rush cocky as hell.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
This nigga Claptrap.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone follows you
Echo
everywhere.
4. Okay, so this like a new little thing that's gonna be following us like Claptrap. I wonder if he gonna be kind of annoying and funny.
Hacking order tech,
Can he talk?
scanning the environment, and helping guide you to objectives.
I don't look like
But
he
enough
can
of all
talk
that.
though.
Let's get into the game.
Right, let's see that gameplay some more. I want to see that gameplay some more.
Thanks to our improved lobby system, it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly.
Okay.
And with full crossplay at launch, you can play with your friends on any platform.
Today, we're venturing into Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
This is just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore. There's next to no loading time, just endless looting and shooting mayhem.
Okay, he said no loading
For our
time.
current mission, we need to break into a secret black site located deep in the mountains. One of the Timekeeper's generals, Vile Lichter, has been conducting grotesque experiments on locals. It's up to us to stop him.
All right, let's get moving. Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add a ton of utility to combat.
Okay, that was raw, but like my niggas just climb straight up. That's kind of giving what's that one game where you can do that? Fuck, I can't even think of it right now. I forgot what it was called. Was it Titanfall? I think you could do that on Titanfall when they kind of run up the wall. And on what's the other game you could do that shit on? Apex. Yeah, they kind of climb up the wall like that. But the glide shit look like, what is it? A jetpack? What? Like, how did he glide
As you
over there?
traverse, you'll uncover a vast and beautiful world. And to bring Kairos to life, we've introduced dynamic weather and events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
Okay,
There's
dynamic
also
weather and
plenty of local
events.
wildlife to contend with, like these Cratch, flying beasts who attack in flocks.
Here we've come across a silo, one of several new activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay experiences like this all across Kairos. There's no need to pick up a mission first. These are auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
Silos
Okay.
house old, decommissioned order tech that you can hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon.
Communications balloon.
Now that we're in charge, we can fast travel to the silo. And as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault, a high-level dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
Let's get after it.
Yeah, that must be like a jetpack. That glide shit. I like it though.
Another nice
Whatever
thing
to
about
make it
silos
move
is you can
around
zip line up
easier,
and
I
take
fuck
off.
with. Zip line, I fuck with that. I like that. So the mobility, the
And
movement,
if that's
you know,
not
looking
fast
good.
enough for you, you
Looking
can always
more-
pull out your personal vehicle,
Ooh.
the Digirunner.
Looking more
Just hop
frequent.
on, hit boost, and get rolling.
I mean, not
You can
frequent,
customize the
fluid.
body, paint job,
Frequent,
even how
whatever.
it handles.
That's hard. Though. I
And
fucks
because
with
this
that.
is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
You know it got guns. Okay, I like
As you
this little
traverse,
bike.
You'll encounter a host of dynamic events.
Little
From
glider.
border patrols to world bosses, there's always something to shoot and loot.
Typical Borderlands shit. Graphics looking good though and unique though. It don't look too far from Borderlands 3 like an upgrade on them like that.
All right,
But they
we're
look
coming up on
polished,
an
though.
order outpost. Let's see the new movement abilities in action.
Gunplay looking polished. You know Borderlands always had good gunplay though.
Chaining our
That's
new
why we play
traversal
it.
abilities together makes combat more dynamic than ever. You can dash in and out of melee attacks, dodge projectiles, or quickly reposition to gain an advantage.
Bulkhead. One thing I always liked about Borderlands though is they unique like enemies and shit too. They always got unique enemies, man, and especially the guns. Them enemies look unique though. I like that.
Now I know that there's a vault fragment around here somewhere, but we've got a mission to get back to. Let's pull out Echo 4 to show us where to go.
Echo 4, he don't talk, so Echo 4 don't talk.
We're meeting up with none other than the Tigra Partali herself, Amara. She's a former vault hunter and exotic pet sitter from Borderlands 3. She came to Kairos in search of Lilith and is now helping us take down the Timekeeper.
Don't you whine at me, Hermes. We'll play in a moment, huh? Ugh, you agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full conversations with animals.
You don't use security like that unless you've got something to hide. This must be the path to the black side.
Agreed. But if Lilith is on the other side, I don't mind some property destruction.
Ooh, your specialty. Please, be my guest.
Look, like it.
Come, let's throw some light on this black site of his. This place is crawling with creeps. Clear them out.
Co-op has always been at the heart of Borderlands, and we've put a ton of work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party. This way, everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
And you don't have to worry about looting and just stealing your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player. Plus, if you ever get split up, you can easily fast travel to your friends.
And 2-player split screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op. Regardless of how you play, we just want you to be able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
Just trying to play split screen Borderlands, y'all ain't gotta have 2 separate Xboxes and all that shit, just 2 controllers, man. So I know that's good news for the people who like to play co-op and with friends, you feel me? That's what's up. One thing, I'm gonna stop pausing then. One thing I want to see out of this trailer, man, show me some PvP. Borderlands need PvP, man. PvP. We need that.
What the hell is that?
It was a PvP online mode, deathmatch or something, bro. Look at that, like a, what is that? The top of his head is like a flower.
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim feels like the product of Lictor's twisted mind. Another of his experiments. If he's doing this to creeps, I shudder to think what he's doing to Lilith. We need to get inside. That air vent. Let's check it out.
Big ass air vent.
Hermes is really creeped out in here. Not me, obviously. Hermes.
Now that we're in the black site, let's take a moment to talk about loot. In Borderlands 4, each piece of gear comes from one of 8 manufacturers with their own characteristics and trademarks. There's Jacobs, with crit-friendly black powder weapons, the elemental expertise of Maliwan, Vladov, who solve lower accuracy with more bullets, the toss to reload Tedior, or Torg with explosion! We also have 3 new ones. The Order with powerful charge and release blast, fully auto rippers, and the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
But that's just the start. We've introduced an all-new licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon. For instance, this flat-off assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion shield, and a Maliwan elemental switch, meaning it shoots fast and explodes things. The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating wilder and wilder loot.
And that's before even getting into alt fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
That shit hard. Let me see that again. We got a fucking gun running,
And
bro.
that's
What the fuck?
before even getting into alt fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
That's hard.
The possibilities are truly
Bro
endless.
threw the gun though and started running.
To support playing with your favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers.
Alright.
Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with deadless parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage. This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've overhauled our drop rates and loot across the game. We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever. And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear. But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. Always had unique effects. And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear. But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. This not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable. In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events. We've added the magic back to our loot chase, and we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
But let's get back to combat so I can show you my favorite thing, Ordnance. This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers. Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, Ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills. Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble. As you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and functions to your action skill.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out, resulting in near endless freedom to experiment.
I mean,
You can swap
we know
unlocked
this already.
augments or capstones on the fly, or completely respec your skill trees at hubs around Kairos.
This
Like
gives
this.
us a chance to talk about traits. Each Vault Hunter has a unique passive ability called a trait. For Vex, her action skill is attuned to the element of her equipped weapon. So by swapping guns, I can change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other elemental type.
And also, you can pet the cat.
Dead end. Or is it? Let's see where this event takes us. Gods. Are those test tubes?
With the blades, I'm playing as him. On my mama. Gun was looking cooler than ever, bro. That's what you expect from Borderlands, though. You expect cool guns, man. But these ones looking extra cool, though. You feel
I'm
me?
down. But thankfully, our fight for your life mechanic makes a return.
Okay.
Of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my ref kit. This new piece of gear provides health and other buffs, like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire, or movement speed.
I'm almost afraid to ask what's in the tube.
Oh, look at these guys.
What is
Are those
that?
crystals growing out of them?
By the way, if you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay. That's right, no more save loading to run bosses. Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
But we'll talk more about endgame later. For now, let's jump ahead and show you something truly badass. In Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever, putting all your new skills, gear, and abilities to the ultimate test.
Easy, man, as long as you got the right loot.
Whoa, 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 spoilers!
That thing look crazy.
For now. But we look forward to showing you much more this June at our first hands-on gameplay event.
And from everyone at Gearbox, thank you for joining us.
Screen right here. Is that
and much more this June.
So we got a release date on Borderlands 4, September 12th, I guess of this year. But yeah, that little cover art look raw too. But it's looking good to me. It ain't looking too much of a upgrade, if you want to call it like that. Like, it don't look too different. It still look like some Borderlands shit. Crazy guns, crazy enemies, characters, environments. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Just look more polished, man. New story, you know what I'm saying, and just life improvements, like with the multiplayer shit. They say they gonna have it where you can just join up with friends easy, or you can just split screen it with a controller. You know, you ain't gotta have two Xboxes to play with your brother, and he right here in the same room with, you know, you ain't gotta do that. You can just grab the controller, play it. They ain't say shit about no PvP, man, because that's what I want them to put some PvP in this shit, bro. Put a deathmatch mode. You know what I'm saying? Team deathmatch, capture the flag, whatever the fuck, domination, something, bro. Because Borderlands need a PvP mode, man. Let me know what y'all think though about this little Borderlands 4 gameplay overview, man, down in the comments. Let me know if y'all excited. And if you never played Borderlands 4, just looking to y'all, man. You feel me? Y'all gonna try this one. But other than that, I'm going to the next video, dog.
Tay Gully, Boss Man Gully. I say, y'all bitch try to put me over. They're like, bleh, bleh. Huh? What? Y'all bitch try to put me over. They're like, bleh, bleh. But I had to do the dash. I like, skr, 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 skr. Y'all bitch try to pull me over. They're like, bleh, bleh. But I had to do the dash. I like, skr, 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 skr. Hey, skr, skr, hey, hey, hey. Catch me catching plays. Okay. Catch me serving J's. Okay. It's trapped out tank. For real. Rockin' with that thing. I let it bang. We make bullets rain. Just like Matt Payne. Stuck in the game. Hey. Green like cocaine. I be serving things. I got everything. Okay. Serving hand to hand. Tasty, I'm the man. So much motherfucking swag, they don't understand. But I got a plan. Hey. I got a scheme, got a plot. What's that? Get this guap, that is guap, then flex a lot. And talk a lot of shit like I rap a lot. Hey. Shout out rap a lot, okay. Hey. But I trap a lot, hey. And I stack a lot, hey. SOS the stacking star, nigga the world is ours, hey. GGR gotta get rich, fancy cars, hey. Diamond chains, hey. 10 chains, 10 rings. Nigga stunning ain't a thing. No. Wanna be what? Bigger than Lil Wayne. Hey, I ain't gon' flop like no